Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV with me, Alfapiomega, Meiou and Taxes, Historical Immersion and Bohemia. So, the date is 11th of April 1641 and Bohemia is still recovering from the massive war exhaustion it suffered during the War of Religion with the Empire, and also a war to make Brandenburg independent. Now, the plan to vassalize them unfortunately failed because I did not realize we own course, and that will stop them from liking us. But the heresy has been given a big blow, and I'm kind of happy about that. Wolfgast is now Catholic, so they will have to convert some of their provinces, and many other nations have been forced to convert. Now, apart from the war exhaustion, our armies are now fully reinforced, I think. Yeah, and they are drilling again, while our king is not leading any of them. We want him to be careful. We could get additional troops, but I'm not entirely interested in that. We'll leave that for the future when we have made sure that we can keep them. Now, Lübeck, as our vassal, has been stabilized. They kind of like us. Not great, but not bad either. The penalty minus 85 is gonna go away. We have maximum improved relations with them. So, yeah, they're loyal. What else can we want? Now, Schönberg, that we have annexed recently, has not been developed by us. I think we're gonna build a cathedral there, and I would also like to build a fort. So let's contribute manpower to that case and pay it off. We don't have that much manpower though, but it's fine. And I would also like to invest into Nisa, which we finally can. We've built the port here, so let's build the communal hall next. That's gonna be nice, and we'll try to improve it as time goes by. Now, however, at this point, I'd like to finish what we started or what we discussed a few episodes before, and that is building the universities. We got a couple built right now. We got 1, 2, 3, if I count correctly. We got one in Mecklenburg, one in Zvolen, and one in Pest. Yes, that's correct. So, we should build 2 more. As we have one in Praha, one in the north. Could build one in Wrocław. And it's offering one in Brněnsko. So let's build one in Wrocław and one in Brněnsko as the game suggests we do. That took away all of our money, but that's fine, because we're gonna finish the mission in the Age of Absolutism, and that's gonna give us extra splendor. And I can now also take the next fortification idea, which is hit and run tactics. Hit and run tactics. Having forts where we can protect our troops and supply them, we can harass the enemy freely as they advance into our territory. So extra attrition for enemies, that's gonna go a long way in making them regret everything. Now, we're only missing one extra scholasticism idea called Scriptural Tradition, which will increase our missionary strength and missionary strength versus heretics. And then we'll be done with the scholasticism ideas, which will lower technology cost by 10% for us. And fortification ideas still need 2. We need national forts and temporary fortifications. And then we are done and we can focus on technology again. And we've fallen a bit behind, unfortunately, but hey, that's what we get for being us. Regarding unrest, we have only one province with unrest, which is Nisa, and that's because of the turmoil culture that they got, unfortunately. Regarding trade, we are completely controlling the upper Danube. We're doing good in the Dniester and Vistula and in the lower Danube, and we're getting some from Hansa trade nodes, some from Rhineland, so that's pretty good. We're also getting some from South Baltic, pretty neat. But trade is not our focus, so I'm ignoring that. As far as electors go, everyone with the exception of Saxon is voting for us, which is good. The imperial authority, unfortunately, is dropping. I think that's because there's some war going on. Can I enforce peace on these guys? Because that would be kind of cool. Where the hell is enforce peace? We have a truce with them. Okay, who is these guys? Enforce peace. Okay, we can't. But I think we might check out if we are able to force people to change their religion. Wait, is it Great Power? No, Emperor actions. Enforce religious unity. Hesse, Falkenstein. Okay, why can't I do that? Are you at war? For example, you. Let me try this. Enforce religious unity. No. Let's check someone that actually gets this. So I'll say Falkenstein here. An official faith. Oh, we have to establish an official faith in the Holy Roman Empire. And how do we do that, honestly? How do we do that? I guess that has to be made via event, or is there an option for this? Appropriate, force of made generous donation, suppress the Inquisition and persecute other religions, papal authority. Weird. I need to figure this one out. Okay, well, anyway, this is what we're doing for now. I'm not gonna build anything on you. And I think the next war that we're gonna wage is going to be to vassalize and convert Brandenburg, because they broke the alliance with us, so I ended the royal marriage. And, you know, we can't have a heretic this close to our border. I mean, come on, that's ridiculous. November 1641, and we can finish the scholasticism ideas. So, let's do that. Scriptural Tradition. Our faith has a scriptural tradition dating back many centuries. The saying of scholars and saints through the ages have been collected and codified and has become part of an evolving understanding of our religion. So missionary strength and missionary strength versus heretics is increased. We got a revolt, so let's ignore it. We're not really afraid. Yep, we're not afraid. And I wanted to show you a bit around the world, what's going on, because we see new places. Now we've seen, or we've discovered China as well. So we can see Yue here. We see parts of Indonesia and, you know, the general coast of Australia. We also see the entirety of South Africa. We see Madagascar, and we see coast of South America and the coast of North America. England is colonizing Colombia and Guyana. We see that Spain has gotten the entirety of the island, or not. Maybe they got the entirety of Hispaniola, I'm not entirely sure. And in the north, we can still only see just the Danish-Norwegian subarctic islands. What's interesting is that Poland has annexed the Finnish, well, it was a duchy, I guess. It's ridiculous, you know, they got, okay, stay removed from the situation. We got part here, part here, part here, got part here. You know, they're kind of confusingly spread out. You can see that they don't control most of the territory anyway, so it's ridiculous. But Karachak and Muscovy are expanding, so I'm expecting a fight between these two. Persia is looking pretty strong. Mamluks lost a part of their territory to the nation of Makuria. I'm not entirely sure, never seen that one before. Tunis expanded to most of the coast. We can see Ouagadougou here, Oyo, Ijo, and the Dongo down here. No major colonial wars have been fought yet, I think. Can we purchase? Oh, we can purchase the Swedish copper, so let's do that. And we can start converting our heretics. Convert Protestants. Convert Protestants in Schönberg, in Regensburg. Reformed in Zvolen. That was 4, right? I'd like to keep 2. Oh, and we can take a new technology. Joint stock companies. Okay. Trade overseas came with both great risks and rewards. By pooling their money, hundreds of or thousands of merchants could set up an expedition that could travel across the world to trade in spices, slaves, and other commodities in a multi-year voyage. Such expensive ventures were written up as contracts in which each investor held a share of the profits commensurate with his investment. The most famous joint stock companies were the East India companies. Okay, brigantines. And we now have an adequate copper supply. And Hornia Lužica, oh, our golden era has ended. But Hornia Lužica shifted to Bohemian. Awesome. So you are now, where's the cultures? You are now Bohemian. Awesome. So Glogau is next. How are you doing? Okay, they're converting. What about Wrocław? Okay, Wrocław will shift to Bohemian fairly soon. And you guys? Sort of. Sort of. Sort of. Cottbus? Wait, it's not what I wanted. Cottbus is not converting at all. What about Niederlausitz? Okay, Niederlausitz is. So we are spreading a bit. Voitsko is Bohemian. You guys won't. Straubing, I guess. Oh, they're converting. Passau. Passau will convert very soon. And Obdaraens. Okay, Obdaraens is almost converted. And you guys almost converted. Okay, damn. Okay, the culture is spreading rapidly. France is almost unified. Castile has managed to hold on to its northern African holdings. So it's pretty much the case in the world. Now, this is what technology looks like. England is one of the most advanced nations. 30, 34, 41. We got 28, so they got 2 more in administrative. They got 4 more in diplo, and they got 1 more in military. Oh, the death of the Pope again? Okay, what's our chance? 33%. I had my ruler blessed. So we lost most of our control. Okay, we managed to increase the papal authority to 350. That's pretty good, I guess. Persecute other religions. Not really interested. I could start annexing Bayern Landshut or Landshut. I think it's Landshut. We could annex them right now, so I'm considering doing that. 75. And they have a fairly valuable province. What's our... Yeah, I think we could take that hit. Bayern München would be next, but... Wait, no, not Bayern München. Bayern München can't be... No, yeah, Bayern München, okay. So that would be these 3 provinces. And Bayern Ingolstadt. We hold your core provinces. Okay. And whatever that is, I have no idea. Austria has some unlawful territory. So let's force them to revoke it. Oettingen. Okay. Is Austria Catholic? Yeah, Austria is Catholic. We have very strained relations, but not that bad considering what happened. Yeah, their trust of us is super bad. But I could start working on that. I would kind of like to have them doing well. Okay, let's get rid of you. It's August 1643, and a number of things have happened on the map of Bohemia. So we annexed Bayern Landshut, and Landshut has now become a part of our kingdom, which is kind of nice, you know. We get Straubing, now we get Landshut, so we're expanding in this area as well. The only place where we are very close to border from our capital is the northwest, or generally the west. Our king, Karel VIII Kinsky, has gotten a third positive trait, fierce negotiator. So based on that, I started conversing with Rus, and they will soon be vassalized. They will like that. And I also started focusing on Salzburg, because that one could become our vassal. Once we get these two, I'm gonna annex another one. I'm not entirely sure who yet, but I think we could go with one more nation, probably Bayern München, because that's 3 provinces that we could, you know, develop and use, and that would be generally speaking profitable. Nuremberg, which is in personal union with Hohenlohe, cannot be annexed, but Rus will be able to, and as we're gonna get Thuringia as well, this is gonna give us quite a lot of territory in this area. And it's just a question of forcing Meissen to repent and maybe stealing 2 of their provinces while we're at it. I'd also like to force Brandenburg to repent, which we will be able to, and vassalize them using that. I wonder if we could vassalize Meissen as well this way, because then annexing them would be a pretty good, neat way of getting all of the territory. On the other hand, if you check, I have invested quite heavily into our provinces. We got Chebsko, Plzeňsko and Budějovičsko developed. Same with Čásavsko, which developed itself. So I started working on Jihlavsko, Litoměřicko, Boleslavsko and Hradecko. Plus we are still investing into Nisa, where we built yet another building, the commune hall. I can't build anything right now. But yeah, the money will flow. We want the development of Bohemia to increase in these central areas. And as you know, we have a road going through Brněnsko and Prešporok, where I could actually build something too. Prešporok is a decent province. Yeah, there's a lot of urban population that's uncalled for, so maybe we could work on that. And it's going through Novohrad-Hont to Pest. Pest is the better road now, so yeah, the urban gravity is quite high. We could still, you know, improve it. Valaisan demand and Bohemian supply. Okay. Ostmark also has some decent urban gravity, but again, that could, you know, be developed as well. So building a city hall here could go a long way. But again, we're gonna develop it in the way Praha, Ostmark, then Pest. One good thing that I would also like to note is that Bohemia has now 2 provinces where burghers have taken power. One of them is Praha, and the other one is down here, Regensburg, which is kind of interesting to see. But burghers are starting to pop up. They're still at 1% power, but you know what? While we're at it, let's develop Regensburg. Let's construct a fort here. Let's contribute the manpower, pay for that, and I'd like to build you a workshop too, because I'd like to keep them, you know, at power. I guess you need more urban population than, or you know, the same amount as rural. Probably not entirely sure, because for example in Ostmark there's a lot of urban people, but rural still rules. Same here. We're not really getting that many. As far as institutions go, if you check... Wait, where is it? Here. We have the globalized trade spreading north and barely west, but Praha already has it. It's spreading around it quite nicely, so I'm happy about that. It's not something dramatic, but we're gonna be one of the first ones to get it, and that would be nice. There's not much to say though, because look at that cost. Chasovsko will cost us 442 gold. I kinda like that Chasovsko will be more expensive than Vienna. That tells you something, doesn't it? But hey, you know, that's how we roll. It's actually the development isn't. No, Ostmark has more development. 99, I got 108. Praha has 85. Papal consistory meet. Appoint only the most select men. Race to the purple. This is a good day for Bohemia. We got 2 cardinals now. And the chance is 30 for us. Let's influence them a bit. Damn, we don't really have that many cardinals. But yeah, we control the Pope still. Oh my god, what happened with this authority? Is it his character? It has to be the Pope. Yeah, the Pope's personality is at 0. Well, it's not at minus 50. Papal devotion dropped to minus 30. The Bishop of Rome does not rule Rome. What does that mean? Do you not rule Rome? That's Ancona. No, you do rule Rome. What the... How is the problem? Tropau shifts to Silesian. Okay. Where is Tropau? Should be here. Oh, Tropau, here. Okay, nice. They were German Silesian, now they're Silesian. Okay, the cultures are spreading. Let's see the culture map. Yeah, we're eliminating the German Silesian culture pretty drastically, and the West Slavic is spreading quite nicely. Accepted culture again, only here, plus we automatically accept all the West Slavic ones, and we accepted the Hungarian ones, so those are also spreading, I think. Would Kolosh be converted, for example? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. And on that note, I'm gonna end this episode, and I'll see you in the next one.